Lustra AI, it's an app that you can use to generate models, and you can use those models then to put your jewelry on them. This video is just a demonstration on how you can do simple different poses on the same model and it stays consistent throughout. Right, let's ask Gemini to put this bracelet on a model. Put this bracelet on a model. That's it. So we see the bangle on the model, which is fine. Okay, now let's switch to Lustra. So let's click on new project, and now let's just do the exact same. So let's put the bangle in there, and let's just copy the prompt, just paste it in there, and now with the same prompt, selecting our pre-made model with thinking mode, and let's see what it generates. Okay, let's look at the output. So it was exactly the same prompt and the image, and this is the result. So as we can see, the shine on the bangle is much shallower and much more detailed, and you can zoom in, and this is just a 1K image. You can generate up to 4K images here in Lustra. So we've just selected 1K just for visuals, and as you can see, the model selected is always the same. So now, for example, if I tell her to make the model's face visible too, and generate that. Let's look at the generation. Wow, this is amazing. So as we can see, the pose is exactly the same, but it's just that it's showing the model's face, and this is the model that it generated, and this is the model that we've got in our model section. Just remember that this is the same model that we have just used to generate that image. So this gives us an advantage, and we can literally use any model that we want and prompt it back and forth, change the poses, etc., and it will never divert, and it will never change the face of the model. Now, to achieve this, we have generated the model up front. So if we go to the model section, and we create a new model, and we can describe the model that you want, or you can just select the details here to generate this model. So let's select female or male, it depends on what you want. So let's go to the measurements, and let's select an athletic woman, okay, which is going to update the measurements, and their measurements can also be updated manually here. So let's click on generate, and let's see what we get. The output, we've got the front, left and right profiles of the model, then we have the wrist and hand, and we've got all the details here, and then we can save this as red hair model. Save. Okay, so now we've got that saved. This is exactly what we wanted, with the eye color and the short red hair, which is amazing. Let's go out of the model section, and let's create a new project again, and let's put the bangle there, and let's select the red hair model, and let's do the same. Put it on a model, and let's hit send. Right, okay, that's what we got. The bangle is upside down, which is expected. It looks like it's used the model now we specified. So let's just tell it I need to see the model's face, and the pose needs to be sideways. Okay, let's see what it generated. Right, so we've got our model, and is this a side pose? Yeah, that's amazing. So now we can tell her I need this model to be sat on a bike while showing the bracelet off. Right, that is amazing. Okay, so this is just an example. The model is very consistent, as we can see. This is the model here, and in the models section we have the model's portrait here, and we can compare it now, and we can generate any pose that we want using this technique. And this is something that Gemini cannot do because of this built-in models section here that allows us to put the bracelets on the models as we want. The more detail we give in the prompt, the better it will get, but it will never look plasticky or out of touch because it has guardrails to prevent that, as it's specifically designed for jewelry.